That thing. You're liking all this rain, right, little one?
Kneel before me.
Getting crowded out there. More shades, guy with the horns. I don't like him, Al. Not one bit.
As we grow in numbers, we grow in strength.
Don't like to share. Except this tent. So long.
Welcome back.
I confess I feel a bit self-conscious that the fated list is there for you and all to see. Some of the matters it describes are rather personal.
If it's any comfort, the prophecies appear only to you. We see there only what's meant for us. Although, when you fulfill a prophecy, I can usually tell.
We know our paths are intertwined to an extent. Well, may your sudden realizations connected to my actions not be too embarrassing.
I'm certain that they won't.
Looks like Eris is back.
I know what it's like, being pushed away, having everybody smile to your face, then stab you in the back. Well, for what it's worth. I don't believe a word they're saying.
I see. And to whom exactly are you referring?
Oh, it's just Odysseus and Hecate. I can't believe they think you're gonna fail, that you don't have what it takes. I mean, I don't want you to succeed, but
You're trying to undermine them.
I'm just trying to help.
Little star.
Smells delicious.
Oh, little star. During such phases, I remain unseen in the night sky and can enjoy a moment's rest. So let us speak a little more. Although I fear that speaking starts to drain me of my light. How fares the task?
Great Selene, I am honored by your presence here. The task proceeds at pace, I think. Although, as you well know, we have much left to do. I'm grateful you've been watching over me.
And I am grateful for the opportunity. I am the Eye of Night, but you, I think, have come to be her sword. Until we see each other once again under her veil.
Farewell till then.
You are required at your post, Nemesis. Or shall you take to openly defying me just as your sister does?
You have no right to invoke my mother. None of this would be happening had you fulfilled your role as handmaiden and warned her an attack was imminent.
Best watch your mouth or I shall seal it shut. You may continue dwelling on a past you were not witness to, or you may do what is expected of Nyx's daughters. Or whatever air...
Should be here soon enough. Good evening, broker.
That's a curse.
What's to be done?
Goddess.
You know the great Olympian defender Talos? One of the most ingenious inventions of Hephaestus and a walking work of art, yet utterly unable to distinguish friend from foe.
That disappointing lack of judgment allegedly is not an oversight. Olympus deploys Talos where they want no one to tread, and lately, their own mountain.
Sometimes I think Olympus doesn't have the most cohesive plan for their defense. Isn't Lady Athena herself supposed to be in charge?
Supposed to be, aye. You know your family, Goddess. In matters of importance, they all want to get involved.
For their sake, I hope Talos isn't costly to repair. You'll flourish here. Gaia's secrets. I see. The lovers. Origination. The fates.
Light of moon in darkest Erebus. I urge ye spirits of the crossroads thus. Look well upon the wards about this place, which keep us hidden within
Ash for my arcana.
embrace. Ensure that each is whole, its strength secure. As
Judgment.
Prophecy fulfilled.
I understand. Improved.
Some of you made it from the surface, huh?
best be a little cautious here.
The oath can wait.
Zorafat. This is my path. I'll get you, Kronos.
You possess a raw of fishing there. What lingering doubts I had of you just vaporized.
Surging on.
Not even those with the power to enter the crossroads at will can entirely anticipate which of its 3 hidden paths shall be their exit.
I still know the way. More ashes. Pathetic. Hestia.
Things have not exactly gone our way, dearie. Especially if what I'm hearing about the Fates is so. Whether we ought to be in charge or no, it's they that put us here. And now...
Excellent. Let me show you the way. See you in the crossroads.
You. Please. You're late. Already took care of things here. Though you'll still get your share, I'm sure.
If you insist on trying to hunt Kronos down, why don't we work at it together at least?
Can't be seen with you and don't need your help besides. But I get you need mine. So here, take this. And you never saw me. Got... Go on.
The Master Slicer returns. Whatever you were paid was not enough.
Why, isn't that the glimmer of a golden apple on you, love? I knew you had good taste. Their uses are more plentiful than you can imagine. Brew the most delicious nectar, distract beautiful rivals, initiate great wars, you name it.
Arachne. You seem distant, Arachne. Is there...
Wait, what do you mean you're aiding the Olympians? I thought you said it was the other way around. They're helping you.
Same difference, isn't it? A mutual exchange. Like a friendship. There must be reciprocity. But I know this puts you in a terrible position, and I would never take your support for granted.
Well, you may know all about the gods, more than I, but it seems you have a thing or two to learn still when it comes to friendship. Even a little old spider knows that. Now have a dress.
Some fate fabric. Peace, Arachne. Cheers, Connie. Come catch me if you can. We are as shadows. I grow strong. Olympus.
His blessing on you, Em. Impressive work. Her graces are in very high demand. Much as she likes getting involved in personal affairs, yours surely is a special case.
See that, Golly?
Come forward.
I vanquished Kronos. Everything you've trained me to do. Yet still you stand in my way.
Now and always. That tinge of frustration you expressed. Crossed flames awaken. Seleni's burning light. Arise again, sisters. Well done. You look adorable. All right, stand down. You've earned this spoil. Return to Shadow now.
Some cinder.
Wearing protective silk.
An even trade.
The goddess of the hearth has blessed you now. There is no flame which time cannot extinguish soon enough.
Onward. The air's thick. Going.
I once created a similar arrangement with a different spawn of Hades. He was an interesting subject. The interval since last we met grows ever longer now. Do you know his status? Respond.
You mean my brother Zagreus? Kronos took him, along with my parents and their closest associates. They're in the lowest reaches of the underworld, where I am headed now.
I see. Time appears to be the source of many problems recently. As for your brother, I found him to be quite amusing. How interesting that offspring can be so dissimilar. Please enjoy.
Get him, Golly. Oh. Let me help you.
You know, don't even have the words. You again.
Nothing gets to you. A war rages between the Titan Kronos and the gods, but you've shown not even the slightest concern. What's your secret?
I don't keep secrets, Laurel. It's just that I don't care. If it doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect me. Got enough problems of my own, such as how best to get rid of all these. Take care.
You again. Not really dead, are you?
Where in blazes are you now, Sunshine? It's like you're at the bottom of the sea. Wherever it is, it's awful dark. And as you know, I've always got the cure for that.
Felt that.
As surface vermin flee from sinking vessels, so have underworld vermin sought darker reaches of their realm.
It's hard to be a rodent. The water spouts.
I have something for
My
you.
chaos curse subsided. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
Little star, you grow in strength and knowledge rapidly. How proud your headmistress must be that you are able to surpass her finally. Yet we know the burden that you bear. The choice is yours. Phase shift.
My tolerance for you grows very thin. Bask now in the intolerable heat of Asphodel.
There's the rift. Headmistress taught me well.
So you can see a pathway out. You wish your nightmares to become reality?
Back to reality. it is.
Trusty Heron reached you after all, and just in time to face the gravest threats along your path.
The hunt begins. To me. Found you, Stockfin. Don't look down.
You ready, girls? Agent lady, welcome back. So who's this knight you're working for? And who else has she signed? She sounds intense.
I spoke of the one and only Night, whose presence fills the underworld and surface. She is one of the eldest primordial powers, yet the Titan Kronos thought he could stop her.
Ooh, sounds like some healthy competition. Well, if this knight really wants us to sign with her, she'd better make a good offer. Else Miss...
Won't shut up. A gift. Long way down. It's so... ugh. Corrupted shades. Grow golden once again. Okay.
The infinite dark.
Out of my way. Flourish. To light my way. I think I'm finished here. Hello again, Echo. How have you been? Oh, you know, this place sure is a change from Oceanus, if you've ever been. About the only friendly face up there is that Narcissus.
Is that Narcissus? Is that Narcissus? Is that Narcissus?
Wait, your voice. You know him. Oh no. Knowing all his suitors, and knowing you're here in the land of the broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted, broken-hearted, broken-hearted.
Strong, okay?
Be strong.
Look upon me. further refined. Adequate. Should come in handy.
I have something for you.
Here you are. Don't take your sorrow out on me. Stop bothering the dog. Spirits of despair, be gone.
After a furious and world-shaking clash, the dreadful Cerberus recovers his true form.
I can use this. You're always here, good shade. Downward. So much dust. There's gold in this pool. The old traditions. Here goes. Not much farther now. They'll know I'm here.
Confound it, but you are difficult to pin down.
Try and stop me. No, you don't. Father?
Daughter, answer me something. How is it that the Titan's armies are well organized enough to siege Olympus, when the Titan himself cowers here in Tartarus?
We have another Titan to contend with there. Prometheus is leading the attack. I don't know how exactly he got free, or what he truly wants, other than vengeance on the gods.
Is vengeance on the gods an insufficient desire in itself? I wanted nothing to do with his sentencing. But your Lord Uncle Zeus, well, he would always claim that he could fashion more creative punishments than I. Granted. Go on then.
For our family. Reagent over there. Few chambers left. Massive satyr's back.
the limits of my light.
Carefully now. One left. Made it through. You made it here in all the clamor, Lord. No escape. Count me in, Jiffy.
Behold another creature from the depths.
This should help.
All right, dearie, let's get a real fire going. No more fussing about merely with sparks and such. Oh, Apollo, get your buttocks over here right now, because I could use a light.
Right away, dear Lady Hestia. Though, might we please take more precaution not to burn down half the mountaintop this time? Hello, sunshine.
That was my boon. One way in.
You dare return? You, with all that vengeance on your mind, claiming to care nothing for the family which I denied you. Good, because you certainly did not miss much. They cared nothing for our family either. Left me to rot. You are no different.
You alone care deeply for our family, is that it? Come on, they left you to rot because you gave them every reason to hate you.
They sought power I refused to share. They had not worked for it. Perhaps if they asked nicely, none of this would have elapsed. But there is no undoing past mistakes.
For what you did to me.
I shall remember that, my son. Come join us, honored guests, and beg pardon all the dust. Slice you to ribbons. What just now? my daughter, then, is it? I not. This audience is over. A moment, please. See what good shall come of it.
I intend to. Though if you wished to be part of the family so much, perhaps you wouldn't have waged war with them.
With them, you say? Not my words.
For the underworld. Why, thank you. All right, brother. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. It worked. Night and darkness guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
A bit like Mother, doesn't she? Which means... oh, blast. I never thought... I look just like him, then. Only without the beard. Ah. Hi there, Menenui. My investigation into our grandfather's scheming has begun, though difficult to make good progress without telling anybody what I'm up to. Don't take this the wrong way, but this truly is your only idea.
Yes, I don't think I can stop Kronos here. Even Olympus is stuck trying to keep his forces at bay. And he's far too hateful and hard-headed to stop on his own.
That's our family for you. Father certainly has no love for Kronos, but he never speaks of him. Do you happen to know what went over between them to have made things this bad?
You're in a better position to ask our father about that than I am. Kronos was a tyrant, and his children wouldn't have it. The Fates themselves deemed that the gods should rule. But that apparently wasn't enough for him.
So now you want me to stop them for you? I mean, for us. I've had mixed experiences vanquishing certain members of our family before, but that wasn't forever. And you've said next to nothing about how you expect me to do it.
Look, I have knowledge of an incantation known as Dissolution of Time. It requires several complicated steps I shall explain along the way. If it works, it should unravel him.
Unravel him? That's a little vague for me, unless Kronos turns out to be a spool of yarn. Can you be more specific?
Unmake him. Destroy his ambitions along with him. Undo all the harm he caused. A threefold family bond is required. You, me, and Kronos. Then we shall infuse a special weapon with the negation of his very being. I'll get into that later.
Well, great. I think you cleared everything up. Though I'll admit I don't like having to kill our family members just because Father doesn't know how to get along with them.
You would blame Father in all this? Blast. Kronos is starting to revive. I have to go. Keep searching for any sign of him. And remember, this...
I will, and I understand, I think. We didn't ask to be born into this, but it's what we got. We'll handle it as best we can.
That's right. Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself. And be kind to Mother, Father, Cerberus, and all for me. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now. To hell and back. The heavens next.
You think that you achieved a victory, witch? You merely prolonged your demise.
So you heard. I'm surprised and humbled that you deigned to pay my meager accomplishments any heed, O Spirit.
I am all-knowing.
Also, the shades out there were going off about it. Some of them are right outside the tent. Told them they can't come in, but they're...
Thank you for keeping them at bay. Good evening, everyone. I'll take it.
Haven't you done enough? Great job last night, babe. Is that what you want to hear? Well, tough, because you won't be hearing it from me.
As much as I probably would appreciate the occasional bit of encouragement from you, now that you mention it, Eris, I know it's not your tendency. I was just checking up on you.
Aw, thanks. Whenever you accomplish something important, it's like you're putting a knife right in my heart. Though, good to know you'll come around and check up on my corpse.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Shut up! All yours.
Sisters, salute. You prevailed in your attempt, but our enemy is time itself.
I often fought back feelings that this task would be impossible, but we're getting somewhere on.
Impossibility tends to be transient. Time would wear us down, but with patience...
Patience, then. You're here, Lord Charon. Something for me? Nemesis must have a head
Over
start.
here. I'm not the sort to dwell too much about what the three fates may have in store for us, goddess, but I do have a bit of fabric we attribute to their work, and now it's yours.
Fate fabric. Few better ways to ensure the cauldron properly conducts a magical effect.
Oh, I'm not kind. I just don't like to lose.
Grow strong. So that's it.
hail our victorious princess of the underworld!
Unfinished business here. Hold on, everyone.
You and old Hecate, you must be sorting out some way to keep that Kronos from recovering, lest you wouldn't keep on going after him like this. You getting any warmer yet?
Very well. Let's see. Shambler's ahead. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
I see what you now seek to do. With the Titan Kronos reeling from his latest loss, it is an opportunity to aid Olympus in its plight. Shine forth then for the gods. Which suits you? As you require.
There. Where to from here? Hold still in their shades. Rest again for now.
So besides whatever innate satisfaction there may be in beating up that nasty old Titan, is there a grander plan in all of this for what we're going to do? Your little godling brother, is he going to be all right?
Think I'm finished here. One less pylon.
So Hecate already got it then. She's rather spry despite her age, and likes to play with fire too. Still just a kid at heart. One of those wee scary ones, mind.
Now. Just a few pylons to go.
the unfortunate turn of events, if true. Well, if Kronos is bent on vengeance, it only makes sense that he would take it out on them, not just on...
Give up a boon. This is the boon I need. Seeds. All yours, Golly. Thanks, little one. Cutthroats. Greater might.
With you in the deepest level of the underworld. Soon after, though, our enemies flew into disarray, at least for a while.
Good. It'll be all right. Rest easy now. Just a small sip.
How much do I have?
Olympus, I accept this message.
A blessing for a price. I need that.
Lord Charon.
You're no sheep. Hey, what's your beef with Kronos anyways? He wants to change stuff up a bit, so what? Life's hard up here. It could be easier.
It won't be. That town back there, as you call it, would have been bustling with mortals. Now it's a festering necropolis. All thanks to the Titan.
My sheep, they're glad to be alive. No complaints. But individuals like you got too many ideals. And heave. Here's some of my pals. I squash you flat.
Sleep well, Cyclops. There.
My sheep.
Onward, Golly.
On the outskirts of the city lies a makeshift dock, from which a vessel may cut through the channel across the land toward the mountain of the god.
Looks like I'll need a ride. Take me away. Message for me. Golly, fetch. Hear me, on my authority. Apollo's light. Sailing on.
saw huge plumes of fire shooting from the summit of Olympus recently. Thought the whole mountain was erupting. But on closer inspection, it was you, fighting someone. And then some deranged eagle chased me off.
That was Prometheus the Titan and his pet. He's turned against the gods and is personally leading the siege of Olympus.
I didn't realize he'd broken free. What do mortals have to do with this whole feud with Kronos, anyhow? I thought all he wanted was his vengeance. Probably Prometheus as well. Good idea.
I'm grateful, Icarus. Should get here soon enough. Lord Charon's ship.
On behalf of my erstwhile professional associate there. Feels good to be working together with that one again. You tell him I said.
Last one. Olympus, I accept this message. Some sacrifices must be made. Whom to upset this time?
How lovely.
Not really mad at you, dearie, but I don't.
Had to do it. She wants a fight, does she? Hold still.
Knows how to snap back. Don't ever let anybody up here push you around.
solid ground ahead. Let me help you.
I know you're expecting me, Sunshine, but my glorious stepmother, the Queen, would like a word. This instant. So I'd better step aside, all right?
You see, my dear, there are yet those upon Olympus who show their queen the proper deference. Seek not to earn the love of your subjects. Make them a bit afraid instead.
To the shore.
Another go? Can't always tell if you're stubborn or just plain, you know. Not that it matters.
You're standing between me and my objective, Eris. Or floating. The point is, sooner or later, you'll come to understand that's a mistake.
Ah, but we all make mistakes, right? Neither one of us would be here otherwise. So you ready now or what? Let's have some fun. Oh, it burns! Empty again?
See you, Strife.
You call?
Cheers, Hermes. Nice.
The embodiment of strife has vanished, yet her influence remains, as Earth and Sea alike remain embroiled in a cataclysmic conflict. She is keen to endlessly prepare.
Eris must be having the time of her life. Now then. Deep breath, Mel. It's under attack. Hermes. Feels even sturdier.
Grow strong under the stars.
The path across the sky. Express shipping, please. Sure. You Drakens ought to choose wiser alliances. This mountain's for the gods. Going up. Flame sigil. In the name of Hades. Whew, that's hot. it. What was that? More sappers. Have you confronted Prometheus before? You mentioned he's been able to elude you. Perhaps he knows he'd stand no chance against you if you fought.
I knew Prometheus prior to all this. I suppose our tendencies toward matters of the mind connected us. You know that he stole the gift of fire for mortal kind. Well, he also gave them reason from me.
I shudder to think what mortals must have been like before they had any reason. Although perhaps Prometheus ought to have kept some reason for himself.
Perhaps he thinks he did, or has as much as he requires. Unfortunately, reason tends to be in lesser abundance than most would dare to admit. Then make haste.
What's for delivery?
Coming right up.
Ah, yes. Perhaps your so-called Master Kronos wants for you to fail. To suffer more than you already have. He seeks vengeance on the gods for overthrowing him before, when you were their ally.
I don't seek my master's forgiveness nor assume his loyalty. Alliances are born of shared goals, perhaps ideals, whereas the gods and I are at cross purposes.
Because they punished you for crimes you knowingly committed? What else could they have done after you deceived them and took from them?
I took nothing. Fire spreads, burns anything that stands in its path. The gods sought to imprison it, but I set it loose. Now at last, we each are free, and burning still. Fly, hunters!
my claim.
Beyond the fires on the heights of Mount Olympus lies the solitary pathway to the summit, on which stands a fortress stronger than the mightiest of gods.
And past that, the Palace of Zeus.
Thus you have risen.
Higher up. You two appear well fed. And now for you. Stay in the ground next time. Some coins. By my father's name. Enough of that. Something there. Look upon me. See you in the crossroads? closer to the top. That monster, that was Typhon. Next floor.
Hey!
Hermes, you're here.
You made it all the way up here. That's great. Except what isn't great is Typhon. You've run into him already, probably. A mountain-sized monstrosity and all his brood?
This storm, this infestation. All of this is Typhon's doing then. How did he get here? How do we stop him?
No easy answers for you, except Gramps brought this on us, all part of his plan. The others can hold fast a while in Pop's palace, but they need your help. I better report to Heck. Be safe.
You too.
Oh, there she is.
strength.
The gods.
Now, young lady, finish this. He's recovered. And fall back to the palace. Fight!
Fall, you monster. A void lens.
Finally, the terrifying storm tearing apart the fortress of the gods starts to relent. Perhaps because its monstrous source is nowhere to be found.
At least for now. Enough of this place. Almost there. In Ethergate. To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. So bright. It's daybreak. Is that Lady Aphrodite?
The majestic palace of Zeus stands resolute and strong, for the combined might of the gods has kept that seat of power safe, even from such monstrous adversaries as they face.
These must be just the palace grounds. The god Ares. Lord Dionysus. Lady Athena.
From highest peak to the deepest seas below.
Artemis. Lord Apollo.
We tend the weak.
Lord Hermes. Grandmother.
Hello,
Uncle Poseidon.
She arrives.
Fleeting
Great Auntie Hestia. Lord Uncle Zeus. Queen Hera.
craning to feel the morning.
It's good to see you, Sunshine, but you'd best speak to Father first.
Rise and dawn with
May moonlight guide us.
We need no guide. Welcome, young lady, to our family's glorious abode. You have our thanks for seeing to it that the monster Typhon failed to reach us here.
And you have our regrets that my lord husband left you to confront that horrid creature on your own. Most of the others are still fortifying the palace. Forgive our rudeness.
There's nothing to forgive, Queen Hera. I am honored to have met you and King Zeus face to face and seen the glory of Olympus firsthand. I owe it to your generous support these many nights.
Come now, Melinoe. We have a shared objective after all. And so long as Kronos sits upon your father's throne, that objective remains incomplete.
Hurrying her off when she only just arrived, husband? Although we've little here for entertainment other than Apollo's plucking. At least our enemy shall be back at our gates before long.
I don't think I can remain anyhow. I need to consult with the Witch of the Crossroads. She may have thoughts on how to rid ourselves of both our great foes at once.
We shall find a means of that, I have no doubt. And until then, we shall be better prepared to meet their charge.
Go on, my dear. We're unaccustomed to expressing gratitude, as you can plainly see. Until such time as your Lord Father and his own queen are restored, there's little cause for cheer, I think.
Perhaps soon enough.
You did it, Sunshine! I'd say I knew you would, but the truth is, I had an inkling of doubt, especially once I saw Typhon for myself.
He was quite large, I'll give him that. It's a pleasure to finally meet you face to face like this, cousin. You play most beautifully.
Oh, anything to take our minds off of what's happening. At least you bought us a bit of reprieve so I could play again at all. Typhon is going to be back though, isn't he?
I'd count on that, but I'm going to be back as well. For now, please bolster your defenses and make ready for the monster's next attack. Now I had better go. My headmistress is expecting my return.
Can't you just contact her by boon? I'll bring one forth for you in case that works. And thanks for everything, cousin. That's for you.
May I? I'm unaccustomed to being on this side. I see Erebus, I think. Wait, headmistress, is that you? Can you hear me?
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message. Melenoi, if you can even hear me yonder, I bid you to return.
I have to go now, everyone. Please, take care. And let the others know I'm sorry to have missed them. I'll return. Return to Shadow now. Should check with headmistress.
Well, you're back. So, how's it going on Olympus recently?
I made it all the way to the summit, where I confronted the ancient monster called Typhon. It said that all of the monsters can be traced directly to him, but he's by far the biggest and the worst I've ever seen.
Mel, I'm the one who's supposed to scare you, not the other way around. So...
As a matter of fact, I did.
Well, then he's not
Thank
so
you for
scary
waiting.
after all.
Let me see.
Could the Fates have already expected your ascent? My sisters told me of a certain prophecy even I thought would never come to pass. That Olympus would once again face the fury of the father of all monsters, and their conflict would shake the world to its core. And now it's happening.
You mean you knew Typhon's attack was a real possibility?
I was not permitted to warn you. Had I done so, it merely would have expedited an outcome I now realize was bound to happen anyway. Though perhaps your implication is correct, and this is all my fault.
What? How is this all your fault? Unless you aided Kronos in awakening the most notorious fiend the gods ever faced, I don't see how you had anything to do with this.
Unraveling a fateful bond. I abetted your plans to gain the surface. The awakening of Typhon. Perhaps it's a punishment. And a reminder never to defy the fates. Princess, please forgive me.
Nonsense. Kronos did this, not you.
Successive victories?
What can we do?
Your victory against Typhon. Have you there anything to show for it? Any sort of specimens or samples of his flesh?
I hope you like hideous eyes, headmistress. Is there an incantation that you have in mind requiring such filth?
Perhaps. Hold on to all of that for now. But when the time is right, we shall turn all that monstrous power back against itself, and rid this world of that fiend for good.
Yes, headmistress.
Must have got a lot of help, knocking Typhon from his perch. Oh, we all heard. You got a dozen family members all up there, some of them strong. So what do they need you for?
They certainly are capable, but they're backed into a corner on Olympus. What matters is our latest battle was victorious.
Sharing in your success, or just trying to appease me? Main reason you won is that monster had it coming anyway. But it'll all even.
What's that
Scarlet
supposed to
the
mean?
surface. You felled that mountain-sized monstrosity, Goddess. It would be false of me to say I had no doubt you would, though I'd only a bit, I swear. So, how did you outsmart him?
Outsmart him? All I could do was keep hitting him with all my might. It helped that Lord Zeus also struck him hard with lightning bolts. Eventually it worked, and Typhon fell.
Well, your battle prowess may be unsurpassed, but your ability to weave a yarn is not quite there. When next you overcome the father of all monsters, do make of it a much more rousing tale, would you?
No promises. You're ready.
That's quite a plant you got.
Here you'll grow strong. I know my limit now, and this is it. I see. New life for the Tablets of Peace. Let's see here.
The tools of the unseen were bound to grow strong.
May we converse? Mind telling all these shades that no, the father of all monsters isn't back? Because they're so caught up with this outrageous rumor, they don't buy it when I tell them.
Commander, the thing is, I confronted Typhon himself just last night. While Kronos schemes from the underworld, that monstrosity...
I knew all that. It's just, I would...
So you knew of Typhon's return?
Yeah.